Hey, what's going on, guys? Mindy97B here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Emerald. This episode, we're hopefully going to go to Ecruteak City, but before we even bother doing any of that, there's a few items I missed in the last time we were here. And that's because you can go through this little slip-up through opening of the fence there, right next to that gentleman there, and we're going to immediately get this item over here. That is a Paralysis Heal, of course. We're going to be using that to heal paralysis. Of course, we all know this by now. But there's actually 2 more items. In fact, no, 3 more, actually, that I wanted to get here in this area. So the first one is also a TM, but which, of course, I completely forgot about in the previous time, because it's been, like, ages since I played Pokemon Crystal. And yes, I admit, I kind of use a walkthrough to help me out a little bit, because it's been so long since I played Generation 2. Like, actual playing Generation 2 games, instead of, like, playing Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So we got TM28, which contains Dig. It's actually going to be a good move for Phanpy, I think. I think he can learn that. I'm not so sure. But I know he can slap buttons in people's faces still, but that move is so weak. And we don't learn Earthquake till a very long time. So, that's another thing. We go to this little patch down here. We press A on the final bit there before walking into the wall. We get ourselves a full heal. That heals any status condition that's being thrown upon us. But there's one more item we need to get, but of course we cannot jump through the fence, and there's no walk-through walls cheat that I can find at the moment. Nor do I want to use it. I'm going to go all the way back up to the top because it involves going back to the very beginning of this map. And it's actually going to be a useful item for Phanpy. It's going to be what's known as the Quick Claw. And what that item does, it helps slower Pokemon sometimes move faster. So essentially, it might take priority sometimes. Like, say I'm a slower Pokemon or whatever, and this faster Pokemon's always going to go faster than me no matter what, I can have the Quick Claw, sometimes being able to move it before the other Pokemon. Oops. So you talk to this lady, she'll complain about being a teacher or whatever. You know, I can understand in today's day and age. We're going to receive the Quick Claw. Essentially, yes, sometimes it will strike first during battle. So we're going to give that item to Phanpy right away, actually, because we know Phanpy's a little slow. We're gonna give it to our Fanatic there. There we go. Okay, then. So also in this episode as well, we may or may not be doing a little bit of backtracking as well, because that is where we're gonna be getting our 5th Pokemon pretty soon. Actually, no, maybe this will be our 4th Pokemon. Actually, not 5th. I keep looking at the thing on my right. I forgot I have an HM slave. A literal parasite as a HM slave. So now we can begin the episode here. You're gonna read my thoughts. Damn right you are. What am I thinking right now, huh? Not a pleasant image, isn't it? My mind's not a nice place to be. But it's okay. We're gonna have Abra right here. And we have our Hercules Beetle. Now we're gonna spam Fury Cutter. Say goodbye to Abra. Another Abra, so that means it's another Fury Cutter. Fury Cutter is going to be our only bug stab move, and the other unfortunate thing is we're going to finally have a fighting type move, but it's going to be terrible. But it's at least something, as I think it's the only fighting type move that Heracross can even learn in this gen. Not until Gen 3 where finally we get an actual decent fighting move. Not the greatest, but still a decent fighting move. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, we're gonna switch over to a new party leader because I am a fanatic when it comes to like having OCD, having all the levels be the same. I don't know if there's anything down here. Oh, we're back to Route 35. Oh, that's a cut thing, so that's a shortcut. Yeah. So now we're gonna go back here. I forget what Pokemon you can get, but I'm gonna fight all these other trainers here. Thanks to my studies, I'm ready for my any Pokemon. Okay, let's see how you handle with a burning pyromaniac known as Quilama. You schoolboy. Tanglers are actually walls, so like the physical defensive walls. But too bad they're not fireproof. Not in this gen, that is. That's a lot of XP, actually. Thank you very much. Computation error? No, you're thinking of a compile error. Oh, you. I'm the flower shop's Floria. Listen.
When I sprinkled water on that wiggly tree, it jumped right up. Just has to be a Pokemon. I bet it would be shocked if it's disguised and it soaked it. I know, I'll tell my sis and borrow her water bottle. Yeah, it's gonna shake for a little bit, but we're gonna have to go back to the flower shop though. So I forget where it may be at. So I'm gonna be having a little transitions here, so we can get to the flower shop. Okay, so it turns out we're gonna have to do a little bit of backtracking. We're gonna have to go back to Goldenrod City because we have to go find the flower shop, and we're gonna have to get the squirt bottle because I totally forgot that was a thing. Actually, we're gonna have to go find a flower shop. Unfortunately, I do not know where it could be. Would it be here? No, that's the name raider, actually. I'm glad that was there, actually. I'm glad I changed the name. An underground entrance. Well, yeah. So now we gotta go find a flower shop. Try to go, water that pesky tree or whatever. It's in one of these places, anyway. Oh, let me see a Quilava. It's quite cute. Nice. Are you the flower shop? The world's a psychopath. A bike shop. Actually, no, I might be... That is, hopefully I don't get to pay $1 million Poké-Dollars for that this time. Try to scam me with all that stuff, you know? You were supposed to get that after, you beat, Whitney, actually. So, I'm sad I didn't bother getting to that just yet. Let's see. It has to be one of these buildings here. The underground entrance again. Okay, I do look a little silly just walking around, though. Are you the one I'm looking for? My son Bill is an expert on Pokemon. He just called a Pokemon Center in Ecruteak City. My husband went off to the game corner without being called. Well, I'm afraid he's a gambling man, my good lady. I am stupid. The flower shop is actually right here. I am an idiot for thinking of just running around town trying to go find his thing. Have plenty of water, my lovely. Okay, you're not the one I'm talking about, you. When I told my sis about the jiggly tree, she told me it's dangerous. If I beat Whitney, I wonder if she'll lend me her water bottle. So I guess I have to go back to Whitney again. Oh wait, I had to go do that again. You'll be okay then. Here's your squirt bottle. Okay, there we go. We finally got the thing that we need. Now we gotta go backtrack all the way back to where we need to go, so I'll see you guys there. I am so good with my transitions now. Anyway, let's go back to that jiggly tree that we have in here. So it's a bit of a problem here. It's a weird tree. Use a squirt bottle? No, because we're gonna be switching out a Pokemon first. We're actually gonna be switching to you, be the lead slot. Now it's a weird tree. I used a squirt bottle. The weird tree doesn't like the squirt bottle. The weird tree attacked. Oh my goodness! It is one of Brock's Pokemon, aka Sudowoodo. It is not a grass type, by the way. It is a rock type. Maybe that's part of the reason why. Also, I did not bother doing whatchamacallit. That did nothing. Throwing rocks at me. That is not great. I'll throw more mud at your face. And that's all out of mud slaps. Ouch, that hurts. Let's go restore with a super potion if I have any, which I do. Great. So now this is where we do the defense curl rollout combo, because I'm not bothering switching out. Here we go. First rollout. That did nothing. Use the second rollout. Ba-bam. That's going to do even more damage. And the third one should do it. There we go. Bada bing. All right, but there's also because we're done with that. We got to clear that wretched tree. I want you to have this. We're gonna have TMO8, which is Rock Smash. Finally, a fighting type move, and the only one I believe that Heracross can learn.
It's very weak, unfortunately. There weren't that many good moves back then. Okay, so now let's go over to Hercules. And we're going to try to learn Rock Smash. We're going to delete a move. We're going to get rid of Tackle because Tackle is shot. There we go. There we go. All right, there we go. Now is where we begin our quest to go to where we need to go. That odd tree disappeared without a trace. Oh, that tree really was a Pokemon. So it seems. I forget what's down here. Yes, the strange tree. Yes, we all know about that. Oh, the ruins of Alph. Well, that's what this is all about. Mystery stone panel chamber. The research center. The authority of the ruins of Alph. Well, you're not worth my time. Off we go. I thought it was something important, but I forgot it wasn't. So now we're gonna hopefully finally go to Ecruteak City. I'm sorry, no, this is Violet City actually. I apparently backtracked. Well then, I completely backtrack. It looks like again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely backtracked because that was a city from the previous one there. So I think we need to go up somewhere. Yeah, we have to go this way, actually. My goodness, I am so rusty with this. That's how you know I haven't played this in, like, forever. Anyway, Route 37! Anne and I are in this together. Yeah, the power of friendship, or twins, or whatever you want to do. Double battles don't exist yet. Anne and Anne! Send out a jiggly thing. Do not use rest on me. I don't feel like going flying. But now we're actually going to headbutt you to death. Oh, not the pound. Anything but the pound. There's no PP left for that move. Okay, that is, not great, actually. Here, have a rollout combo instead. I don't have any, headbutts left. Beep beep. This was before they became an actual fairy type. They lowered my attack with the growl. Don't you dare. Third rollout combo. It should finish it off for good. Goodbye. Okay, maybe I'll switch out. A little too strong. You don't say. I think it's time to put Pyromaniac back in the lead slot. Very good, very good. Hey, you. Pokemon can't do a thing if they are asleep. I'll show you how scary that is. Yes, Gen 1 can attest to that. Gen 1 is brutal with the sleep. Thankfully, it's not as bad in this one. Ooh, am I getting a little drowsy now? Is that what's gonna happen here? Am I ready to start falling asleep? Ooh, scary. Ember didn't do anything. What about Quick Attack? Probably the same thing. That somehow did more, actually. Okay, then. Alright. You want to move it along, too. I don't blame you. I lost. That's pretty sad. I would show you what's sad, but I don't want to. This video is already rated PG-13 enough as it is. But anyway, Ecruteak City. There are some things we need to do here. But first, this guy's here. It's Shadow. I forgot I named him like. Oh, it's not Shadow actually. I don't know why this sprite thought it was that way. Hi, I'm Bill, and who are you? Nick, huh? You come at the right time. I just finished adjustments on my timed capsule. You know that Pokemon can be traded, right? My time capsule was developed to enable trades with the past, but you can't send anything that didn't exist in the past. If you did, the PC in the past would have a breakdown. So you have to remove anything that was around in the past. But simply, no sending new moves or new Pokemon in the time capsule. Don't you worry, I'm done with the adjustments. Tomorrow, time capsules will be running at all Pokemon centers. I have to hurry on back to Goldenrod and see my folks. Bye-bye! Yeah, we'll be going back to whatchamacallit. We'll be going back to Goldenrod for one specific thing. And, yeah. Essentially, this is going to be a filler episode, as you all know. But yay, more backtracking! This time we're going back to Goldenrod, so I'll see you guys then. Alright, welcome back to Goldenrod. It was a bit of a shortcut I took, I know, but we're gonna have to go back to the, I believe the west side, just down below. One of these buildings contains Bill. We're not gonna take the underground path, actually. We're gonna take it the long way, because yes, or no. Okay. It should be, I think it is this one here that we went into last time, earlier. You're here! Hello! Do us a favor and take this Eevee. That's correct! There is the member! Once again! It came over when I was adjusting the time capsule. Someone has to take care of it, but I don't like being outside. I mean, I respect that. Can I count on you to play with it, Nick? No, we will not play with it, but I will raise it, though. I knew you'd come through. Way to go! You're the real deal. I'm counting on you. We have received the Eevee. We're actually, I don't have a nickname for it just yet. It will be in the future once I get the evolution for this. But Nick, didn't you play with you have an Eevee in the last generation? You said you were not going to use reused Pokemon. Oh, that's partially true. But here's the thing. There are 2 new evolutions in this generation. Professor Elm claims Eevee may evolve in unknown ways. Really? Well, ain't that swell. With Eevee on our side now, we will take a look at what the level is, because we're going to be doing oh, it's already level 20. That's actually, we don't even have to do that much training with it. Okay, so we will actually let them look at its stats real quick. Very nice. Tackle, Tail Whip, Sand Attack, and Growl, so pretty basic. Can I teach you a new move right out of the gate? I don't know, to tell you the truth. Let's see. We could teach it Dig, but we're not doing that. Do we have any thing I could really use? Well, I could actually let it teach Headbutt for, like, right now anyway, so we can actually use that. Sure thing. Why not? It's a stronger move anyway. Sure, Hercules could also use it. But we're gonna stick with Eevee for this. It's a stronger stab move for the time being. And we're gonna get rid of Tackle, because we don't like it. And now with new Toy Syndrome, we're just gonna let it be to the very front. First move is over there, keep the HM Slave at the back, switch Paramaniac in. Alrighty then. So, I believe, honest to goodness, we could play around for a little bit longer. Back to Ecruteak. Alright, welcome back to Ecruteak City. There's actually a few things we really kind of need to do around here. This is probably going to be a 2-part. Yeah. We cannot really go to the gym just yet. Or at least I don't think you can. Morty, the gym leader, is absent. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. He literally just shoves me out of the door. Like, really? Bro. There is a thing where we kind of, like, really need to do here, I think. I think it involves this tower that used to be here. My grandma told me it used to be much taller. So it says. My name is Eugene, not Eugene, Usween, or whatever you is. I'm on the trail of a Pokemon named Suicune. And you are? Glad to meet you. I hear rumors of Suicune is in this burned tower, so I came to look. But where exactly could it be? I don't know. Let's ask this guy. Ecruteak's gym leader has to study what are said to be legendary Pokemon, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. And on Sui here, Showa decided to investigate the tower with him. Okay then, well that's nice here. Let's go, oh, this block's breakable. Oh yeah, I forgot, we have Rock Smash. We have an item here. An HP up, that is actually very useful for us. So that's an item there, and a random encounter. Okay, so with that being said, being said, let's go over to the other area. Oh, we have a rival to fight up there, looks like. That's cool. Alrighty, so now we're gonna go try to avoid all these like random encounters that are also there. Let's go talk to our best friend, and finally I get to do his voice again. Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, it's you. I came looking for some legendary Pokemon. St. Roost's here. But there's nothing here. Nothing after all the trouble of coming to this dump. No way. It's all your fault. Yeah, sure, blame me. Why not? It's like the time I get laid off for no reason. So I know the feeling, buddy. Oh yeah, I'm a normal type. That's right. I can't really do anything. But you know who can? Really? Not much, actually. Yeah, that's unfortunately the case. Okay, Fanatic. Thankfully, Haunter doesn't have Levitate yet. But you lost half your health for essentially no reason. I probably just could have just swapped out for honest to goodness, but we're not doing that now. I was worried about that would happen. Oh yeah, with Curse, I lose 25% of my health now each time now. So, okay. Looks like we're gonna go back to, we're gonna go to Hercules here. Hopefully I don't get paralyzed again. Okay, okay. Well, at least I'm not cursed anymore. Yeah, that was not a smart decision. And we were fully paralyzed. You see, I'm afraid of whatchamacallit here. I was afraid of that, the fully paralyzed nonsense here. Okay, you know what? You know what? You're gonna use Lick again, and we're gonna switch back to Eevee really quick, and then go back to the other way around. Well, this made this battle essentially unwinnable. I literally cannot do anything now. I literally cannot do anything now. That was a horrible decision on my part. Okay, so that's gone now because he used Cursed again. I literally had to fast forward that, because otherwise it would have just been like 20 turns of just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I hope you understand. That was pretty annoying, not gonna lie. So I do apologize for that. We're actually not gonna go back to, whatchamacallit. We're actually gonna go back to Heracross there. I do want to try out a new toy eventually, but not now. Yeah, I had to fast forward that, because it literally would have been like 20, 30 turns of just back and forth, like spamming like other moves or whatever. So I had to skip through that. Thankfully, he used Curse and killed himself. So you gonna send out Crocodile now? Okay. You're also the same level as me. That is rather quite concerning. Spamming Leers. That's great. It doesn't lock in with Rage, though. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Not as much as I thought it would be. Let's see how much Quick Attack does. Not even close. Pyromaniac's gonna go down. And I'm not having it, actually. This is the only way we're gonna get a free switch. Watch it doesn't kill it. It doesn't. Wow. Use cut! Fuck. Should have given the quick claw to you instead. Man, these fights take a lot longer than I thought they would take sometimes. Okay, I used Horn Attack instead of what I wanted to use. Whoopsie daisy. But it still finishes the job. Thank you very much, Hercules. We still got one more Pokemon left. It's everyone's favorite cave Pokemon. I've been fully paralyzed yet again. The worst thing in the world, Parafusion. Never thought I'd be getting into this playthrough. But we came through! Please one-hit KO. It doesn't. Okay, so looks like Eevee is gonna have some screen time after all. You have Supersonic and Confuse Ray. Okay. Please come through. Thank you. My god, that battle should not have taken that long. But it did! This is why I hate battling wimps. There's no challenge in it. Oh, whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. Oh dear. What are you doing falling into a hole? Some genius you are. Serves you right. What have we here? Well, I wonder what that was all about. Anyway, we're going to leave off the episode there. If you liked the episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It'll help the channel quite a bit. And as always, we'll see you in the next time in Pokemon Crystal. See you guys then.